Hello everybody, MechlordGames here, coming at you today with Mozarta. I am going to talk about these guys actually, well, girls, and talk about what they do. Because they're actually getting a really new good support card coming up in OCG. Not sure when it's coming out to the TCG, but it's pretty nice and pretty interesting. So I figured I'd actually talk about the set because this set is very underlooked and I've been playing around with it and it is very good. And I would actually like people to find me some good builds of the deck and actually, play test them for me, see if they're good, and modify it to where it's better. And I want to see, what people's ideas are on the Melodius Diva slash musicians set. So Melodius of the Maestra, Mozarta of the Melodius Maestra. She is a level 8, 2600 attack, 2000 defense. She can special summon one light fairy type monster from your hand. You cannot special summon other monsters except for light monsters. She is level 8, so she's a trade-in target, as well as there is that one fairy draw card. Did like you banish one fairy type, like one light fairy type monster to draw to. She's a valid target for that, so you can get some good draw power off of her, or loop Mozarta's. So you just like go summon her, summon another one of her, summon another one of her, and then summon something else, like Christia, or something or other. Because they're all fairy types, they're all light, so you can actually play honest with them. Here's one of their level 4s. Her name is Arya. 1600 attack, 1200 defense, continuous effect. While it was special summoned and it's on the field, Melodious monsters cannot be targeted by card effects or destroyed by battle. It's not an activation, so you cannot Divine Wrath it. You can't, you can't negate this via another card effect, except like Skill Drain, something that doesn't target per se, just like Skill Drain. So Skill Drain will shut this deck down, but Skill Drain shuts down a lot of things. So in all honesty, though, she is really good. You can't kill them by battle while she was special summoned on the field, and you can't target them for effects. So basically, Arya is one of the protectors of the deck. Now the other level 4 is this, Cannon the Melodious Diva. 1400 attack, 2k defense. If you control a Melodious monster, you can special summon it. You can only special summon one cannon per turn. This way, you can target a Melodious monster you control, change its battle position. So that can be advantageous if you want to go in for an attack and then change one of them to defense after Cannon would allow you to do so. She's also level 4 light as well, so you can actually use her to make Fairy Cheer Girl have some draw power. They're also fairy lights, so they can be used for their draw power card, so that is one thing you could do. And there's also this that works with them too. First, movement solo. If you control the monster, special summon one level 4 or lower Melodious monster. First turn, Arya, start setting up your lock. You can only activate one first movement solo per turn. You cannot special summon monsters other than Melodious monsters the turn you use it. That is the unfortunate thing about first movement solo, but it is an easy way to get into Arya on your first turn, as well as you can transmodify Arya into our next card, Elegy. 4 into 5, both fairy lights. Elegy, basically, when you special summon her, special summoned Melodious monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. If this card was special summoned, all fairy type monsters you control gain 300 attack. So, once again, it's not an activation. It's not anything. It's continuous. Skill Drain can stop her, but that's about it. You can't Divine Wrath it because they're continuous effects that don't really activate. But you can't destroy them either. Well, she's on the field, so no Dark Holes, no Raigekis, so it's a really nice it's a really nice lock between her, and then you could just find ways to summon these two, and they'll be protected as well because these two protect all special summoned, will protect all Melodious monsters in general. So you could just technically normal summon these other ones, But now into the new tech card that they actually have. Her name is Bloom Diva of the Floral Melodius Saint. It's a fusion level 6. 1000 attack, 2000 defense. It requires one Melodius Maestra and one Melodius Monster. There is another Melodius Maestra. Well, there is like, I think 2 other Melodius Meister cards I didn't go over because I don't really like them. I just wanted to go over like the main ones. Considering there's like a level 3 Melodius Monster that gives them an attack boost, but I didn't really think that was all that important. So this here cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and you take no battle damage from attacks involving this card. If it battles an opponent's special summon monster after damage calc, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference between this card's original attack and your opponent's monster's original attack, and if you do, destroy that opponent's monster. So she is pretty good, pretty broken, and I feel like that there's going to be a lot of cool combos coming out with this card. So let me know what you guys think about the Melodius set. They do have a lot of support that can be played with them, so keep that in mind. Like you can use Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen to special summon them to trigger off their effects. Transmodify to level Canon into Elegy or Arya into Elegy. So they do have a lot of support. They have draw power, they have search power, they have summon power. So as far as a fairy set as a whole, they do have a lot of support. I feel like that they could use like a new like particular card for them, like a new like spell, or maybe a trap card that works with them. So I really want to see what you guys actually come up with deck ideas about this, and tell me what you guys think about it in general, especially the Bloom Diva, because I really want to see what you guys actually in general think about these cards as a set in whole. And as guys, MechlordGames signing out.